Welcome back. My name is Ray. Sonic Heroes is the greatest Sonic game ever created, and I'm back with some more Sonic 1 for the Sega Genesis. Last time I did Spring Yard Zone, and now I'm back with some more Sonic 1, with the CRT shader, of course. And yeah, I'm just glad to be back to recording actually again, because I actually took a break from recording just because I've been just dealing with a lot of things, personal life and all of that, it takes a toll on you at times. So I just had to kind of take a break from recording, but if you're still around though, you're still watching these videos of mine, I really do appreciate it, because I'm not that really consistent when it comes to this channel, but if you are enjoying just me showcasing my Sonic experiences, then that really does mean a lot, because there's millions of people that's on this platform, and if you're taking your time out to watch my videos, that that actually puts a smile on my face, just not because you're watching me, but because you're what's the best way I could put it? Not because you're watching me, but because I guess I get to share my experiences with Sonic. That's what's most important to me, most of anything. Not just about me, to be honest. But I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm gonna turn the shader on though, because the shader is off, because I just again want to clarify the difference here with it on versus it being off, as you see right here. So yeah, on the true Labyrinth Zone, I should say how it was, I guess, in a way it tended to look, on a CRT screen, that is, so, but yeah, okay, what in the world, did this thing actually freeze on me? No. Don't tell me this thing actually froze on me, man. While I pressed the record button, and I wanted to start a video, and I want to start showing you Sonic, this thing actually froze on me. Okay, be right back. Alright, I'm back again. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. It didn't freeze on me, but my controller or something stopped working with this thing. I don't know what's going on with this thing, but it should be fine now, Anyway, okay, so aside from that cringe opening there, I'm getting to it though. Yeah, Sonic 1, Labyrinth Zone with the CRT shader. So yeah, I'm just getting back into recording. So if I actually kind of sound kind of cringe, cringe to you, it's just because I'm just getting back into the groove of it again, and all of that. So, but yeah, I haven't actually actually said what do I think about the zone here again. So yeah, again, as you know, as I already repeated myself in a past video that I did of this game like a year or two ago when I first created this channel. This is actually one of my, and I know it's kind of hard to really say, but I don't hate this zone. I actually put this zone over Marble Zone in this game. It's just something about it that I absolutely don't hate about it. I don't love this zone, so to say, but I don't hate it either. It's just this, what's the best word I can put it? The best way I can put it. I died on this zone a lot as a kid when I was playing this on Kega Fusion when I was in the 5th grade. When I was in the 5th grade, to be exact, and I had a lot of memories with this zone here in particular, because I wasn't using save states when I was playing this game on the emulator at that time when I was 10 years old in school. So it was other kids in the classroom at the time that wanted to see how I got this game actually working on the emulator, and they actually wanted to play it. So I think they got to Labyrinth Zone as well, and they couldn't figure out how to get through this zone either. So they gamed over, and I also gamed over a lot at the same time, just because I wasn't using save states, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, what's the best way? But I'm trying to think of the best way I can put this zone. It has a special place to me because I gamed over so much on this zone as a kid back then, and I wasn't using save states on the emulator, and I think that just left a feel that something about, just a feel that I can't really explain what I mean, but I feel that I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. But I like it though, but in a way that's not like in the normal sense, if that makes sense. So, and I'm just talking, and I'm like, I am not like playing great at all here, like, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get back into the groove of it, man, because again, I've been out the groove for like a while now, like a while. You know, just dealing with, again, you know, life, you know what I mean. So just trying to like have things right, and I'm not trying to get crushed there, you know. But yeah, I mean, hopefully though, like I can just get back into this, you know. But other than that though, you know, also one thing is I see a lot of people that when they play this zone, like they seem to stop and get like every air bubble, and I know I've been doing that, but that's because I've been talking, you know, while I'm trying to explain myself, you know, to you all here. But yeah, you don't actually have to stop and get every air bubble, you know. And I know that like makes this like makes this zone like more drawn out, like even longer. But if you know how to pace yourself like properly, it's not really like that bad, you know. Like you don't have to get every air bubble that you see with Sonic in this stage here, you know. So in those points there, man. But yeah, you know, you can kind of just pace yourself, and I'm gonna try to be quiet though, because I want to, you know, provide a little bit more competent gameplay, you know. So, and I'm also just waking up like from a nap here while I'm doing this, because again, had a long like work week, you know, at my job and all of that type of crap. So, you know, like, you know, I'm when I say I'm getting back into the groove of it, I'm literally getting back into the groove. So, but as you see here, like I'm not gonna get like every air bubble. I'm gonna pace myself so I can kind of keep the pace up a little bit more here, you know. So I think I'm gonna need one in a moment though. Yeah, right here. So let's see, can I get one right here? Yeah, so you see like all those air bubble sections that I just really skipped, to be honest with you. So, and they came close there, but yeah, you know, yeah, all those air bubble sections there that I skipped though, you know, you don't have to stop and get everyone, you know. If you know how to go like faster in this zone here, it's absolutely possible. So, you know, but yeah, just want to like clarify that, you know, if that makes sense to you. But I don't really know what else I can really like talk about though, because again, this is like classic Sonic, and you know, it's not really much I can talk about when it comes to you know, these classic Sonic games, you know what I mean? Because it's just chill, right? You know, like when I play these games on my own time, it's just chill. Like I don't have to be on my toes like I'm playing like a modern like 3D Sonic game that's more difficult or something like that. It's just chill for me. And I know certain people like kind of oh crap, there that or not. Okay, let me watch out for this guy here. Alright, but yeah, I know a lot of people like struggle even with these classic Sonic games that have like probably never played them before. But you know, I usually duck here so I don't get hit by this guy here. That's just what I kind of do. So just take them out like that, you know. Make yourself vulnerable for me, you know what I mean? So I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but yeah, yeah, it's just chill, man. Like, you know, it's Sonic 1. What more could I say, man? You know, the game that started it all. One of my favorite classic Sonic games, you know. But again, but yeah. But again, these videos are gonna be like very short, because again, it's just in between zone here, you know. Hopefully I can think of not think of, but I probably would naturally just have more to talk about when I get to like, you know, Sonic Adventure 2, you know, since that is a 3D Sonic game, and you know, it's just a lot more going on, you know. But yeah, but I'm trying to think though, you know. But if you are struggling with the zone though, I will say, yeah, just try to pace yourself to where, you know, you don't have to get like every air bubble, you know what I mean? You can actually like skip some of the air bubble sections, if that makes sense. So but yeah, like I'm gonna skip that one right there, because you know, it's wasting time doing that when I can just get this one right here. So alright, make sure I duck. But yeah, probably can actually like kill time by like just skipping all this right here as well, and just get this air bubble right here too. So you know, But again, this is just how I learned to play this zone, through like trial and error, like ever since I was a kid, like I said. So, you know, and that's why I don't hate it, because I guess I just learned how to pace myself with Sonic in this stage. So, you know, I think that is why. So, and that's what's close there, you know. I wanted to get this here stake. I don't know why I'm going to get those ring boxes here, but again, this is a chill run, you know, not a speed run. I'm not a speed runner. Just if I had to clarify that again, you know, when it comes to like, you know, just Sonic games in general, you know. So but I do try, like I said, I do like to try to go for good runs and all that type of stuff. So, you know, I actually like to skip that air bubble right there. Just keep it going here. Keep it going. Go over here. Get this air bubble here. Keep it going. Keep it going. Like, this is how I play the zone here. That's why, again, I say it's not really that bad, you know. And I try like to stick to the top route too when it comes to this zone here, because it just makes it way more easier. So, you know, I should get up here in time. So, alright. Will I clutch this? Oh crap. Oh no. Maybe I made the wrong decision. Maybe I made the wrong decision. Wait a minute. Wait. Ooh, okay. Alright, I did that. I clutch. I am the clutch master. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not the clutch master, man. I don't know what the crap I'm talking about, but yeah, I actually made that in time, you know. But again, you know, this is why I like this zone, actually, man. It's just the music, the vibe, and the tempo here. You know, I don't hate it like most people do, man. I don't know, like, what it is here. I'm not trying to die here. That'll be embarrassing, you know, so I'm gonna be careful there. But, you know, yeah, though. Oh, yeah, just for also another, like, thing if you want to know about me, you know, I used to die a lot. I used to die a lot at this section, too, as a kid, because I used to, like, miss these pillars going up here. I used to fall back into the water and drown, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I was a stupid kid back then, just playing Sonic, right? Just getting to learn Sonic, you know what I mean? So, you know, but yeah. But, yeah, I don't know what else I can really talk about here, but other than, I could try to speed the run. This boss here, I don't know how I'm gonna do on this run, because I might be a little bit rusty, but I'm gonna try to, like, beat the water here, but that depends on how fast I am. So I'm gonna try to be quiet, see can I actually, like, do this. So okay, alright. Yeah, I beat the water there with the shield, you know. It is possible to do, you know, but just gotta know how to do it with technique, that is. So, but yeah, that's Labyrinth Zone though. So I'm gonna pause it right there. So yeah, with that being said though, thank you all for watching the video. It really does mean a lot to me. Sonic Heroes is the greatest Sonic game ever created. Don't you never forget that. Hopefully I can get started with Sonic Adventure 2. I'm thinking of doing the GameCube version, but I may do the PC version. I'm not even sure though. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for, you know, since there's like different versions of these games that exist, you know what I mean? So, and I don't really hate none of the versions of Adventure 2, to be honest with you. You could say the PC version, like unmodded or whatever, it's like a broken port of the game, as well as the 360 PlayStation 3 versions. But you know, that's a whole nother, again, you know, topic for another time. But that being said though, yeah, if you do enjoy the videos though, I do thank you all for watching, to be honest with you, you know, because I'm just sharing my Sonic experience out of all the Sonic tubers, or out of all everyone else that loves Sonic on this platform. So, you know, if you're taking the time out to watch my videos, that makes me happy, you know, to hear from my perspective of Sonic, you know, if you love the series like I do, you know what I mean? So, again, I want to make this just more than just about me, you know. It's about sharing my experiences with Sonic, and this is just for fun. Like, I don't intend on doing this, like, as a job or anything like that. This is just strictly for fun, and you know, you catch me when you can, right? You know, like Sonic, you know what I mean? So, with that being said, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm gonna end it off here. You never give up, never give in. Until next time, we'll do Starlight Zone, and yeah, peace and be safe wherever you may be.